The Bajaj Discover 110 was launched back in 2003. And I remember watching the first advert with Jackie Chan riding it. It was also the time when I was about to get my driving license, and this executive commuter certainly felt like an aspirational motorcycle. Over the years, the Discover range has gone through many iterations, from the 125s to the 135, then the 150s, and even the 100. For 2018, we have with us a 110. So what we need to find out is if it strikes a balance between affordable and aspirational. In terms of styling, the Discover has seen many changes over the years, but research has shown Bajaj that the styling on the first generation Discover is still appreciated by people. Hence this, and we like it. However, to give a sense of modernity to the age-old design, Bajaj has offered DRLs that are integrated within the headlight and a semi-digital instrument console that also gets a tachometer. Bajaj wanted to make it look smart but not sporty. So the changes to the design are very low-key. The new graphics make it look more modern, but the tank remains the same. New panels include the grey panel at the side and the lightly restyled tail fairing. So the Discover 110 may not be as sporty as the Honda Levo or as mature as the TVS Victor, but the small details have certainly added a sense of modernity to it. While the Discover may be branded as a 110, it actually is a 115cc motorcycle. So does that give it an edge? The air-cooled single-cylinder engine is mated to a slick shifting 4-speed gearbox. The most interesting bit though about this new engine is that 9.8 Nm of peak torque, which is the highest in its class, is produced at just 5000 rpm. As a result, it really feels peppy and is vibe-free up to 6000 rpm. It can cruise around at 65 kmph, but beyond that, it doesn't feel at ease for high-speed commuting. The additional 5cc does make it more capable as it offers a bit more pep. We particularly like the tractability of this motor as it is quite easy to ride in city traffic conditions with a pillion on board, and that too in third gear. So with performance out of the way, let's see if it feels comfortable enough to tackle the city. The seat is a bit too soft for our liking, but is long enough to comfortably seat two. The Discover 110 has the same chassis as the 125 and the longest wheelbase in its class. Still, for my height, which is about 6 feet, it feels a bit too compact. That aside, the ergonomics are commuter friendly and won't tire you on your daily runs, and it is nimble enough to wander around in city traffic without any hassle. Bajaj has managed to tune up the suspension to offer a supple ride through the toughest of road patches. That said, the setup isn't too soft either, allowing the rider to stay in control through most potholes and undulations on our roads. The front drum brakes fail to offer any kind of feedback, while the rear feels decent enough. Unfortunately, Bajaj isn't offering a front disc brake even as an option. Priced at Rs 50,176, the Discover 110 undercuts all of its competition by thousands. And while this one may not offer a disc brake, there is a 125cc Discover that offers one, and that too at a premium of just Rs 5,000. But just focusing on the 110 we have here, it comes across as a strong value proposition as it offers LED DRLs and a semi-digital instrument console, which is quite impressive at this price point. But from a commuter standpoint, it feels more refined and offers a bit more pep to tackle city conditions. But if it's the highways that you plan to take on, then the 125cc will make more sense. Not only that, the impressive tractability on offer and the comfort it provides on the worst of road conditions allows us to tick all the right boxes of an ideal commuter. So coming back to the main question of whether it strikes the right balance between affordability and aspirational value, We think it certainly does.